No, actually, he's just gone to another factory to pick up something else so we can make twice as much money on the one journey.
You've just confirmed all my fears about courier companies, thank you.
It's all true. We used to call parcel force parcel farce.
I've heard that one before, yeah, and I've seen how they treat my parcels.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, throwing keyboard synths in the back of the van at high velocity.
Right.
Cheryl, what did you get for career?
Important, creative, advancing, developing.
Right. So what are some of the experiences that you've had that sort of led you to develop that understanding?
That it's, I've done it. My interpretation of what you were asking us to do was to write the first 4 words that were relevant to you of your own experience. And I guess, yes, it's important to me. I work in the arts, so it's a creative sector I work in. I'm always trying to advance it, so it's always developing. So
Okay.
4 words. Yeah.
Cool. Who wants to share what they have about love?
My dog.
You're a dog. Is that it? Is that what you got?
Yeah, sorry, honey.
Cheers.
Red heart, fuzziness and warmth.
Right.
And my
Red
dog.
heart.
Red heart.
Okay. Is that why he's wearing the kilt?
Pardon?
Is that why he's wearing the kilt?
No
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
I'll turn off of that one. It was leading somewhere even worse.
Well, we're not going to do visuals, so it's okay. Who else?
I put, for love, I put love. That was the first thing that came into my head when you said love. Was
Yeah.
love. Seriously. And then I put unconditional and commitment.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think love is love without those two.
Yeah.
I think it's actually you want something, you're using something.
Sure.
You know, and the place you see most love is a mother to a child,
Mm-hmm.
because a mother's love to a child is very much less conditional than lovers' loves.
Yeah.
Which is, I love you as long as you stop snoring. Yeah. That's actually love, isn't it? If I say I love you even though you snore,
Yeah.
that's unconditional love. And you'll love your child even though they'll be utter bastards to you. You know, you'll still love them. And a mother will, and we see it all the time, a mother will use her own life to protect the life of her child.
Mhm.
That doesn't happen very much in real life.
Yeah.
So there's not much unconditional love around, so that's my little rant on that.
So that's your 4 meanings from
Yeah.
love. What was yours?
Well, I only had 3, so...
Oh, 3. Beg your pardon. I can't count.
I can't listen.
It felt like 4. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Because his 3 meant 4 to you.
I got belonging, security, emotion and kindness.
Right. Okay. But do you agree with Glenn's
Yes.
stuff?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But they mean something. The first 4 roots mean something different to you.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the other one? School. Who got school? Mark?
I've got learning, fun, boring and tiring.
Oh, okay, cool. So did you enjoy school?
Yeah, I did.
Right.
Most of it.
Mhm.
Apart from the early mornings, I think. But yeah, it was fun. But a lot of it was quite boring.
Right.
The lessons I enjoyed were good.
Right. So I'm curious to know who got something wildly opposite to that. Because there's normally one in every room, which... Yeah? Go for it.
I've got rules and uniforms.
Rules
When
and
I was in
uniforms.
school, you had to wear a uniform.
Yeah.
Still do
And a lot of
some.
it is about obeying sort of petty kind of rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like kind of linking with you because I put conformity and restriction, and I didn't put another 2 because I'm too lazy. I should have put, could try harder.
What do you get?
I put teach, fish, food, knowledge.
That's really interesting.
Fish?
See what from the description of the exercise I heard first of all was
Yeah, yeah.
your
Yeah,
mind.
absolutely right.
I didn't hear the word relevant.
I'm curious, what was your experience of school like?
I really enjoyed it, but when you said the word, it made me think of what my place in a school would be, which would be as a teacher. If I were
Right.
to be in one.
Sure. Are you a teacher?
No, but I have the qualifications to be one.
Got you. Yeah. That's very interesting. Okay.
Yeah, he has got that long legs then.
What? Can you see something I can't?
Wow.
No, you've got daddy long legs on yours.
Yeah.
Right.
Phobia, that long legs.
Oh, right. Got you. Okay, weirdo. Okay, so what I'm hoping I've just demonstrated in one way, shape or form, to a greater or lesser extent, is that for every single word that you speak, there is a greater experience beyond that. And the experience that everyone has of that particular word is different according to the person. So if I say to you, I really disliked school, you have to interpret what I mean by that through your experience of school, not through mine. Because all of that is basically compressed into, that meaning is compressed into that word for me. Now, there's a Hindu idea about words being signposts, that words aren't the things themselves, they are pointers to the actual things that exist inside us. And that's kind of known in sort of some modern psychology circles as deep structure, the deep structure of language. So that every time I speak a word or hear you speak a word to me, part of me, on this unconscious level, is diving down into the world of meaning that I've created for myself, the world of my experience. I'm pulling up that whole experience as I talk or as I listen. It's pointing, your words are pointing to an experience that either you've had or relating to an experience I've had. So more often than not, we think we know what each other mean when we say stuff, but actually when you dig a little deeper, it starts to show some cracks in the armour. Because we experience this world that we all live in. You're all sit around this table, and Glenn's got his laptop, got pens and papers and projector in the middle of the room, and we're all experiencing this. We experience the reverberation of my voice against the walls, the feeling of the chairs against your body, the smell or the temperature of the air. You're all experiencing those things. Those things are outside you, but you're experiencing them through your senses in your brain. So it's like a layer. And it's kind of, when we do social media, when we engage in technologies that allow us to communicate, it's almost like another layer is added again. So say I want to send you an email message, so I've got to sort of formulate my meaning. I don't think about really what I'm writing, I just write. Because as I'm talking here, if I have to consciously think about what I'm saying to you, I would just start stammering and come out with crap. So I'm having this unconscious flow where I'm typing to you. I might consciously recheck it, and then I send it to you. So because I've then distilled all of my sensory experience into some plain text, communicated that over the internet, assuming the message has got there uncorrupted or unmeddled with by man-in-the-middle attack or something like that, you then have to read that completely stripped of all the sensory experience that I may deliver to you if I presented it to you in person. And then you've got to reinterpret that language from your meaning. So how the hell can you actually know what I'm talking about, really? You can think you know what I'm talking about, and we have to operate like that, because if we didn't, the world would fall apart and explode and we'd all sort of go mental. But